in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the game. Catches it inside. Oh, the ball's out on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, and they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Pulls it in. It's Maffa. Bust through behind his pad. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Here's the give off the left side.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off play action. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Well, so much for just relying on the running game in the snow after that big play.
And, you know, you always hear the offenses say, I have the advantage. I know where I'm going when the weather's not great. The snow, no problem. Push the ball down the field. Nice pitch and catch with the inclement weather.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll run play action. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further down. The offensive line has got to be able to...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 21 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
That extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, the ball squirts out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
I think both defenses are expecting to have a lot of fun in these conditions, right, guys? It is snowing. They know it's going to be really hard for these players to hold on to the football, so they're trying to make tackles, but they're also trying to scoop and score in this one because at any given time, someone can put the ball on the ground.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, just keeps firing. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Bully ball on third and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got him, and they convert. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Down here on the goal line, the tight end lines up inside. Defense was ready. Had him double covered, and it falls incomplete.
They move the tight end all over. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's grinding stool. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quarterback checking off. Dialing up a second down pass play. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm
running toward the tape. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick handoff. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Get it out on the screen. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Tipped ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, he dropped it! They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly.
He's got it at the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Oh, look out! He's at the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now...
Touchdown, Clemson! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean...
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Oregon. Lining up to add another. Oh, and he hit the upright. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Let's on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've cut them up with touchdowns on the last 2 possessions, and now they have it back.
Yeah, this offense has really found a rhythm. They've got the whole playbook at their disposal, really firing all cylinders. If I'm this defense, Jesse, I got to take something away. I got to make them one-dimensional and try to get a stop.
Yeah, you got to make a decision. We're loading the box and not letting you run the football, or we're going to blitz you and try to change the timing of your quarterback. But whatever you've been trying the last 2 drives obviously is not working, so it's time for the change-up pitch.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Really nice run there by the Tiger quarterback. And, you know, even the great passers like Trevor Lawrence, remember that great run he had in the postseason against Ohio State? That's a staple of the Tiger attack.
Yeah, that was a 50-plus yard run, and they needed it the most. And that's what you see when the offense doesn't have answers to a lot of other things. They always got the running quarterback, and especially in those critical situations, you see it when they get in the red zone. It's going to be a big area on 3rd down. When I need it, this QB can make things happen.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Safe completion on the screen. Still running at the 40.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
The offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Trying to escape and get it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Grab behind the line. It's Maffa. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Pulls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the team.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Defense calls a quick timeout there. Perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Gabriel. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He wants to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. And the Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback, and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Dumps it to the... And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Touchdown, Tiger. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board. And that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Finds his tight end. At midfield, he's got room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31, Oregon, 20.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Clemson is quick to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it down the... Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what, this snow definitely affecting the game.
They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll run it from the gun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Fires on the move. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. It made it look pretty easy.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. To the air, it's Gabriel. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Hard running there. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. A 1st down for the offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Clemson 31, Oregon 28.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turns it on in midfield.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clemson jumps to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Threw a pick last time, almost threw another one, but you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the playmaking as opposed to giving it to the other team.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. He makes a catch. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's looking to throw it. Moving away from pressure. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put them on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these.
Touchdown, Ducks! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's right on target. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Clemson is quick to the line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Maffa. Breaks the tackle. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good. But milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
Pocket starts to collapse. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the screen. And the ball's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He'll try to do it himself. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Slings it downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.